Now we are going to make you save money. Because developing an entire product usually costs between 20k to 100k. And even if you have the cash, I recommend you to start small. So what is the dirty approach? The dirty approach is a non-technical approach by using existing fake tools and by developing or using hooks already available. So you can create a product based on website, forms, payment system, manage subscriptions, and make your hands a bit dirty by trying plugins. Actually, it's like using Lego blocks. You can create a customer experience based on existing solution. Prototyping is an entire topic and we should be able to spend hours on it. But I would like to share with you few well-known tools to help you start using it. The first one are the landing page. We already covered that point with Wix, Squarespace, Weebly, LaunchRock, lead pages, etc. That's a lot of landing page platform that allow you to create your first website. And if you can afford a designer, you will have an even better website with it. But landing page software are not only for fake usage. You can reel a web application based on it by compiling the right tools and the right plugin. Example, we can build an e-commerce, we can integrate payment solutions, or we can create an online courses platform based on open source or ready-to-use solution. Talking about payment system, the first way to start is by using the well-known PayPal or Stripe. That's not the cheaper solution, but what's the point? You want to save 1% on your transaction fees? But how much transaction do you have so far? Nothing. So focus first on getting payments, and then when you will have payment, you will have a spot for optimization. But landing page cannot do everything. That's why we have other tools that we can use. Like forms, we can use type forms. Like for chat, we can use tools like Intercom. And if you want to book a sales call, you can use Calendly or you can book me. But that's just some example. For the emailing, there are lots of great tools as well. I see lots of developers that code that part, spending 2 to 3 days, sometimes a week, which means spending $1,500 just to develop something that is available for $20 a month. So I would recommend you to use existing tools like Aweber, MailChimp, or Infusionsoft, or ConvertKit, which is the one I use with a semantic approach. And to make it even better, you can also use CRM, Customers Relationship Management Tools, like Agile CRM as example, but there are also hundreds of other CRM available with monthly subscriptions. So don't be afraid to pay $20 for something that can require 1 week, 1 month, or maybe several months of development. Remember, startups search their business model. That's why you also search for the ideal solutions. And by using things that already exist, you save a tons of time. Now that you have several Lego blocks, I will invite you to connect all of them between each other by using tools like Zapier or EFTTT to connect hundreds or thousands of solutions available on the web. I know some startups that just made more than $1 million just by using landing page, tools like Zapier, and a simple payment system. So what are the limits of that dirty solution? It's not scalable. You can maybe handle 1,000 users or maybe 10,000 users, but that's more an opportunistic approach. The right question you should ask yourself in the beginning is there a tool that allows me to do this stuff? If yes, I take it. No, thanks, I keep doing things manually until I develop my own product. Now the last approach is the CMS, the Content Management System. Do you know that 30% of the web is built on WordPress? That's the dirty tool by excellence. We can do almost everything, but that's not scalable. But still, that fits to 90% of everyone's needs, and it's adapted for small budget. There are pros and cons with WordPress. The pros is that you can do everything, like building an e-commerce or a marketplace. But the cons is that it takes time and it comes with bugs, and it's not scalable to 100,000 users. When you will need to scale, you will need to add custom development because WordPress is not a framework built for complex application. The last dirty technique is for mobile application because building a mobile application can be expensive. And if you have already a website, maybe on WordPress or any other tools, you can build an application from it. The only requirement is to have a responsive website. The tool GoNative.io enables you to create a mobile application integrating the responsive version of your website. That's still a dirty approach with limits, but it works. Now the challenge with a prototype is when you scale. You will need to increase the quality, which can be pretty complex when you rely on service like Zapier or when you rely on a plugin that is developed on the other part of the world by a very small team of 3 persons. Like said Leonardo da Vinci, you will need to simplify, push it forward. Using 2 or 3 tools to send emails is far away from simple. And that's the limit of the dirty approach, that enables you to make a bit of money. It does not require the developer, but that's just for the proof of concept that can help you to serve your first clients, but it's not adapted for growth. That's why I would like to introduce you the real approach. And that's what we are going to see in the next video.